I am super excited because I'm holding the program for the 2025 Muscle Car and Corvette Nationals, which is one of my favorite shows of the year. It's right around the corner. There are so many things to see and do at the Muscle Car and Corvette Nationals. I thought it'd be fun to take a minute to look at a couple of the highlights that are going to be happening at the 2025 show. And if you've never been to the Muscle Car and Corvette Nationals, it's a different type of show, not only for the quality of cars and type of cars on display, but also the way they arrange everything. So there are what we call shows within the show. There are feature and theme invitational displays all over the Donald E. Stevens Convention Center in Rosemont, Illinois. And they carefully curate these displays. This year, in addition to the featured unveilings, which will be freshly restored muscle cars that have been being built over the past year or two that we'll be pulling the covers off for the very first time in public, there are a bunch of very cool theme displays. One of them, the 426 Hemi B-Body Convertibles. These cars are incredibly rare, and there's going to be a whole bunch of them on display for you to check out at the MCACN show this year. Another very cool theme display is the Invitational from the class of 1965, and we'll have a whole assortment of really awesome muscle cars from the year of 1965 to check out. In addition, there's going to be a separate display of the iconic 65 Malibu SS Z16 396 cars. Very rare car. Something like 201 made in 3 different colors. They're going to have examples of all of them on display at the show. This show is not just about stock original restorations. There is a Mopar A990 factory drag race car display that will be there, plus other featured displays that have cars that are modified and hot rodded and wearing what they call day 2 type modifications, which were things that were installed back in the day right after it was bought new. In addition to that class of 65 display, there's also going to be a class of 1970. Many people agree that 1970 was probably the pinnacle year of muscle cars, and man, they've got some cool ones lined up for that class of 70 display. A couple of years ago, the MCACN show started paying tribute to some overlooked cars from the Malaise era. The Malaise era was like late 70s, early 80s, cars that were really choked down with smog equipment and low compression and weren't very fast, but there were some cool cars built. And one of them is the 1978 Ford Mustang King Cobra, right? These things were wild looking. And this year they'll be spotlighting 8 different colors of 78 Mustang King Cobras. You're not gonna see this anywhere else. It'll be neat to see. A lot of times shows talk about having celebrity cars or movie cars on display. Well, here's one that is a celebrity car, MCACN style. Do you remember the convertible GTX that was in the movie Tommy Boy? That car got beat up in the film, but it's freshly restored and will be on display at the show. Pretty cool. So I could go on and on about all the different things to see at the Muscle Car and Corvette Nationals and still not cover it all. What you need to do is go to the show. It's at the Donald E. Stevens Convention Center in Rosemont, right next to Chicago, right by O'Hare Airport, November 22nd and 23rd, Saturday and Sunday. Also, we'll be shooting a walkthrough video Saturday night after the show closes. I did this in years past. If you're a member of our email newsletter, you got last year's in the email. Well, we're going to do that again, so make sure you subscribe to the channel, and we'll give you a personalized tour of the whole show. But you really need to go. If you need more information, you can find all the ticket and location information on their website at MCACN.com. We'll see you in Chicago at the Muscle Car and Corvette Nationals.